So while our hopes and prayers of finding Jesse were not realized, we are confident with the indictment and arrest of Jerice Hunter today, we will achieve our second goal of securing justice for Jesse.
Child abuse and first-degree murder charges against the mother of Jesse Shockley, who was once the biggest advocate for finding the missing child.
Nothing matters until you come back.
And then, after months of searching a landfill and never recovering a body,
we did everything humanly possible to try to find her.
Today, finally an arrest and criminal charges in the case. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis. Two huge stories happening right now. First, an arrest in the Jesse Shockley case. We also have a weather alert. A massive dust storm is moving over the valley right now. We're going to leave the dust storm on your screen, but and here you can see this huge wall of dust that's been moving across the valley, moving towards the downtown area right now. But we want to get to our coverage of the Jesse Shockley case. This is a story that the Valley has watched for almost a year now. We're working every angle of this big story, the arrest of Jerice Hunter, the mother of the child, Jesse Shockley, the little girl who's been missing since October. From the latest on the investigation to emotional reaction, we have coverage on this story from every angle.
And let's get straight to today's top story. Right now, one of the Valley's most infamous murder suspects is before a judge. Police say Mark Godot terrorized the Phoenix area as the baseline killer. He was arrested back in September of 2006. Now, Godot faces 9 first-degree murder counts and 65 other charges. He's pleaded not guilty. Our own Kevin Kennedy is inside the courtroom right now for today's opening arguments, and he posted these details on his Twitter page. Here they are. Prosecution starts opening statements by calling Godot wolf in sheep's clothing and says he was a hunter looking for prey. Kevin also tweeted, Godot is showing little emotion as prosecution paints picture for jury of each murder. We'll have much more on this case coming up this evening at 5 and 6. Our other top story today, the firefight going on across Arizona. 3 fires are raging right now, the most threatening, the Wallow Fire in eastern Arizona. The Wallow Fire is the 3rd largest wildfire in state history. Here's another way to look at that. This wildfire has burned 193,000 acres, an area the size of Mesa, Tempe, Gilbert, and Chandler combined. Evacuations are still in place for the towns of Alpine and New Trioso. And while Greer is still under an evacuation alert, most homeowners have already packed up and hit the road. Our Tricia Hendricks joins us live now from Springerville. Let's toss it now to Caribe for a look at today's fire weather. Caribe? A somber ceremony today for one of America's bravest. Valley soldier John Corey Johnson was killed in action in Afghanistan the Friday before Memorial Day. Today, his body was flown home to Luke Air Force Base. Melissa Blasius is live right now at the base. Melissa? In the meantime, 5 U.S. service members were killed today in one of the worst attacks since the